Good morning. Today we are doing lesson 10.2. It is identify, name, and describe spheres. How can you identify, name, and describe spheres is what we're looking for at the end of this lesson. So we are on page 417, 417. And for this page, they're looking for us to identify spheres and what's not a sphere. The directions at the bottom of this page say to place three-dimensional shapes on the page, identify and name the sphere, sort the shapes on the sorting mat, describe the sphere, and match a picture to each shape to the shapes on the sorting mat. Glue the shape pictures on the sorting mat. Now, you could do this if you have shapes at home in magazines. Otherwise, we're just going to draw them like Mrs. Hall did here. So on the sphere side, we talked yesterday that balls, any kind of ball, would be a sphere because it rolls and it's a 3D shape. So we have a baseball. This could be a tennis ball, just showing the motion that it's moving and it can roll. This could be a basketball. You could draw a soccer ball. You could draw a golf ball. Any kind of those balls are spheres. So when you draw yours, move on to what's not a sphere. Yesterday we talked about what shapes are not spheres. Those are the ones that stack. We can't stack a basketball or a baseball or a soccer ball. So what is not a sphere are things that can stack. So a cube or a box can stack. So that's why it's not a sphere. It doesn't roll either. A cylinder, like our canned corn or our canned beans, they can roll if you turn them on their side, and they also can stack. So that's why they're not a sphere, because they can stack on top of each other. And remember, a sphere, like a ball, does not stack. And then the last one is a cone. It looks like a triangle, and then it's a 3D, and we use those in PE, or even in our classroom we had cones. And those, they don't roll, and they don't really even stack. So they're a shape that doesn't do either, but they're not a sphere, and that's why they get to go in this category. Go ahead and draw your pictures, and when you're done, please turn the page to 418. 418. And number 1 says, look at this shape, the sphere. Circle the words that describe the sphere. If you look at the words over here, we have flat surface. Is this flat? No. So we're going to go ahead and cross it out. Then we have curved surface. Curved surface. And is this shape, this sphere, a curved surface? Yes. So we are going to circle it. The next one says, for number 2, color the spheres that you see. So, is this a sphere? No. That can stack. It's like canned corn or canned soup. So, no. We're not going to color that one. Is this a sphere? Yes, it rolls. So, if you have your color crayons, go ahead and color in your sphere. Mrs. Hall does not have her color crayon with her, so I'm going to just color it in with my pencil. Is this a sphere? No, it's a cone, so we're going to cross it out. Is this a sphere? No, it stacks. It's a box, a cube, so we're going to cross that out. Is this a sphere? Yes, it looks like it could be a bowling ball. It rolls, so we're going to go ahead and color that in. Good. Is this a sphere? No, it's a cone again, just on its side. Kind of looks like Olaf's nose. Is this a sphere? No, it's another cube that stacks. And is this a sphere? No, it's another cylinder that turned on its side. So this cylinder was standing up to show how they can stack, and this one's on its side. It looks like toilet paper. All right. Moving on to page 419, 419, 419. We're going to look at this picture that's on this page, the shelf. And it says, identify the objects that are shaped like a sphere. Mark an X on those objects. So on this page, we're not crossing off the ones that are not spheres. We're crossing off the spheres so that you can see what is round and rolls and is a 3D shape. So let's look at the first row. Is this a sphere, the balloon? Yes, so we're gonna go ahead and cross that one off. Ugh, bad cross, but go ahead and cross it off. Is this a sphere? No, this block rolls, but it also stacks, so it's not a sphere, so we're gonna leave it alone. Is this a sphere? No, it's a cube that stacks, so we're not gonna do anything to that one either. Row 2, is this a sphere? Nope, it's a cylinder standing up to see that it can stack. Is this a sphere? No, this microphone is like a cone, so we can't cross that one out. Is this globe a sphere? Yes, it can roll and move on the ground. Is this a sphere, this birthday present? No, that's a cube, so we'll cross that one out. Is this a sphere? Yes! Ooh, we shouldn't have, Mrs. Hall made a mistake. We shouldn't have crossed out the box. See, if you make a mistake, it's okay. Just go ahead and erase it. And remember, we're not crossing out the ones that are not. We're crossing off the ones, I'll have to get a better eraser later, but we're crossing off the ones that are spheres in this page. There we go. So we do not touch the gift. But is this baseball a sphere? Yes, Mrs. Hall's favorite. So we cross the sphere off. Is this book on the shelf a sphere? No. So we're going to leave it blank. So your spheres that you should have crossed off are your balloon, your earth, and your baseball. When you are done, please go ahead and turn the page. We should be looking at 420. 420. 420. Number 4 up here says, I have a curved surface. Which shape am I? Mark an X on that shape. So which one has a curved surface? Is it the red one or the blue one? Correct. It's the red one. What shape is this? It is called a sphere. Good job. And number 5, in this blank area, it says, draw to show what you know about a real object that is shaped like a sphere. So what can you draw that looks like a real object that's the shape of a sphere? Well, I know I love baseball, but I drew a baseball yesterday. So I'm going to go ahead and do, a bowling ball. And bowling ball has holes for your fingers. And then I'm going to add this so it looks like it's moving. And maybe if you want to add it to your picture, I'm going to add a bowling pin. Just so you know you're knocking down those pins at the end. Hope you enjoyed the lesson today. See you tomorrow.